I put a lot of pressure on getting the first words of it right. Her word choices were so precise, I knew any poor delivery would invalidate the entire audiobook and disgrace her work. Chapter 1. Chapter 1. Chapter 1. Chapter 1. Chapter 1. Chapter 1. Abby Rosenberg, your reading is above grade level. Possibly the second best sentence ever conceived, with the best sentence being The Split Heart Saga. More of a noun, really. That was the title of my favorite book series. It was the dystopian story of a polarized America divided by hair color, but at its core, it was about the teenage girl Bridget having to make a choice. Would she fall in love with the incompetent brunette childhood friend Aramis, or the blonde dreamy soldier Kashmir? When the third novel released, the author, Diane J. Seymour, confirmed the story was finished, but clearly she didn't know about the hundreds of fanfictions online. I read many of them, but there was only one that truly stuck out to me, A Heart at War by Leah Bernstein. It was a retelling of the saga, but from the perspective of Kashmir. It was a perfect concept. I knew I had to promote it as much as I could, so I started recording audiobooks of her story. My heart leapt into my throat, my hands becoming balmy. As the girl walked by, her thick, wavy brown hair bounced in a rhythmic, almost hypnotic way. A small... Shut up, Zach!
Abby, I'm trying to watch a new episode of the news. God forbid a man takes a load off nowadays.
A small flutter started in my stomach. Not quite a butterfly, but perhaps a caterpillar. For a moment her eyes caught on mine, and I could swear there was a smile playing at the corner of her mouth. 1 year later, I had my own studio and a high standard of quality in my work. Kashmir, get down! Polt's voice rang out across the cavernous hallway. A moment too late, the next thing I felt was a fist colliding with my jaw. In fact, it was around this time when the audiobook started getting more popular. With the long-awaited announcement of the Split Heart movie, my audiobooks were getting triple the usual view count. They came for the story, but they stayed for my commentary. At the end of each chapter reading, I gave my thoughts about what I had just read, and then I would reply to comments from the previous chapter recording. Specifically the Kashmir Get Down, you can really feel Polt's, frustration and his worry for his friend. Unfortunately, the audience was only interested in my audiobooks, and none of my other series caught on. I dropped the other content and only focused on the audiobooks, but in exchange, I spent more time doing the end segments. I didn't love Left Fist wildly towards the source of my assault. I think it shouldn't have been a wild fist. I think it should have been maybe a calm fist, because Kashmir is very calm. He's not a wild person. He's a military man. So I didn't love that part, but overall, another great chapter. Fabulous. Great chapter. I just wish you'd use the word trepidation less often, but that ends my constructive criticism. First question is from Split Heart Emily 111, who says they really like my laugh. Aww, that's really nice of you. I was always a little embarrassed, I guess, of it, but thank you. Next question is from Just an Aramis Fan 22. Who makes up further username by telling me that they really like my sass and sarcastic humor. Well, thank you very much. I was just joking about your username, you know. Flygirl123 says, the Split Heart books are military propaganda. I don't know why you would choose to write something that endorses these themes. Well, first of all, I didn't write this fanfiction. I'm just recording the audiobook, so you already sound ignorant. Not a good look. Second, the military propaganda thing is a false accusation that people bring up about the series a lot. Here's the thing. How can the story be pro-militarism if Kashmir leaves the military in order to serve in the opposing army? Leah's fanfic fleshes out these themes of the story, one of the many reasons why I love Leah? Leah's writing style. I was overcome with emotion. She had just found out about my series, and she enjoyed it, especially my constructive criticisms at the end of chapters. She enjoyed my ideas so much that she wanted to write the next chapter for fanfic with me. I'm going to have to cut this short. Remember to subscribe and stuff.
What the hell is going on in there? Oh my god!
Zach, it's none of your fucking business! Leah and I clicked immediately. Hi!
Hi, so this is gonna be,
We talked about our passions for hours. Two souls had never been more compatible.
work with you,
Mm-hmm.
because,
Yeah, I read the first book when I was 12.
oh, I read it when I was 9.
Oh. Cool. It was clear that there was something between us. An electricity. Did you like it originally?
Yeah.
So, we'll probably be writing a chapter that doesn't come out for weeks.
Chapter 52, I think, is the next one, so.
Oh, I thought you wrote these in advance.
No, they're done the week of.
I don't believe you. The writing is too good.
Oh, thank you.
I mean it. Even the email you sent me is really well written.
Yep, all done in one sitting.
Did you ever visit the Hamrick Library?
Yeah, I live like 5 minutes from there.
I live like 5 minutes from there.
No way, you live here?
I'm like an hour away. But it's still cool.
Yeah, well, how did you figure that out?
You changed your profile picture.
You're very pretty. Look, we could meet up and write in person.
Yeah, that works for me. Hello?
What? Oh, yeah. Totally. It's like we were fated to work together. So, I'm kind of freaking out right now. I've been trying to hold it in, but I do think now it's official. I will be co-writing the next chapter of A Heart at War with Leah Bernstein. Aw. Thank you guys for all the support. At Wear Me Like Cashmere says this announcement is the best birthday present they could have received. That's great. Well, happy birthday at Wear Me Like Cashmere. Happy birthday. No, I'm just excited. This feels like all the birthday presents I'll ever need too. And it isn't even my birthday. Have I ever considered singing? I have, actually. I wrote a song a while ago, but I didn't think I was a good enough singer for it. You want to hear the song? Well, unfortunately, viewership doesn't carry over for non-audiobook related stuff. But I'm getting off topic. I just wanted to give a quick update. Leah and I meet in person tomorrow, and I have to prepare materials and rest up. But thank you.
Yeah.
Get excited.
Get excited.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is probably the most important chapter in the fanfic. The moment Kashmir betrays the rest of the main cast. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the original books, but...
Oh yeah, I love them. Love them.
Love them, but that twist with Kashmir never really worked for me. Like, we never really found out why he did it, and by the time they all meet up, everyone, they instantly forgive him.
I wouldn't say they forgive him instantly. I remember Hermes made quite the witty remark at his expense.
Sure, well, anyway, this part of the story is really important, and that's why I wanted you on board. Like, why does Kashmir sell at his friends?
I'm just laughing because it's funny. Because I was thinking about that plot hole last night, and I think I have a solution. It's in here somewhere.
Oh, great.
Yeah, okay. So basically, picture this. Kashmir gets taken prisoner, He's in his cell. It's stinky and dirty. Though I'm sure you can come up with more adjectives. But yeah, he's in there for about 20 minutes when he starts hearing a sound from the open window. He presses his ear against the wall and he realizes it's a beautiful song.
A song?
Yeah, like lyrics I wrote. What? You've never heard of music before, you idiot? You fucking moron! You literal sad sack of shit! Sorry. Sorry.
So the lyrics to the song are what inspires him to betray his friends?
100%. We're not so different at the end of the day. The little children come out to play. Lay down your arms, brown-haired soldier. Lay down your arms before you turn gray. No need to question or look any farther. No need to question the words of your father.
I mean, it's out of left field, but the fan base seems to like your ideas. So...
It'll come together once we type it out. You'll believe in it. Yeah, and then Cashmere says something sassy. Something like, "Thanks, Captain Obvious."
So the guard laughs in his face and leaves.
Sounds are coming from the window. Cashmere walks over.
Yeah, let's go over that maybe?
What's wrong with it?
I guess I'm just not connecting to it really.
But I think the song is good. The lyrics
Maybe
fit with
if instead of it coming from the window, another prisoner slides a paper with your writing to him.
Yeah, I guess that works. The prisoner wrote it? Yeah, okay. Pretty talented prisoner. Me me mama moo. Me. We're not so different at the end of the day. Little children come out to play. Lay down your arms, brown-haired soldier. Lay down your arms before you turn gray.
Before we get into this chapter, I just want to say that Leah and I both wrote it, and I will be reading it from start to finish for the first time in this recording. I would recommend you keep an ear out for a musical element in this chapter. Chapter 52. An impulse. The guard scowled at him. You think 20 minutes in his jail cell is bad? Try 20 years. The guard started laughing at his own joke as he walked away. I replied without skipping a beat. Wow! Thanks, Captain Obvious! Suddenly, a slip of paper was passed to me under the cold metal rails of the stinky and dirty jail cell by another prisoner. I was confused. I was about to make a sarcastic comment to the other inmate, but decided to read the paper first. It was text divided into stanzas. The inmate had written me a poem. We're not so different at the end of the day. The little children come out to play. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Sorry, my dog just, died just now, right in front of me on the carpet of my studio. Ugh, blood everywhere. Oh man, it's so embarrassing. So I saw a few comments yesterday, from people who were worried about my dog. Don't worry, she's fine. She was just being a bit overdramatic. I saw more comments that were confused about how I prefaced the chapter by teasing musical elements, and nothing like that happened. So, something you guys should know about is some of the behind the scenes drama between me and Leah. Yeah, a lot of my ideas for the chapter were disregarded and changed last minute, and I think that led to the negative reception of the chapter. She used me? Well, I don't want to antagonize her. I think she just ignored some of my ideas because I'm younger. You guys are interested in my story? Just give me a little time so I can properly tell it. I'm still just a little bit shaken from this betrayal. You understand.
It took me a long time to separate those who really cared about me from the fakes. It turns out Diane J. Seymour herself was watching that live stream. She was also the one who complimented my laugh all that time ago. She reached out to me and said she could really use my help with the Split Heart movie.
I just can't let you go. Your smile is unbelievable.
Split Heart, May 27th.
I helped write the movie and was brought on to coach the narrator. I asked not to be credited in the final movie out of humbleness. On set, Dee Dee and I became close friends, best friends even, and have spent every waking moment together since. With all of my success, Leah realized her mistake. She finally understood the value of my ideas.
Your writing is amazing, and you're so right about the song. Please, I'm not joking. No. I'm stronger than I was last year. I don't need you anymore. Seriously! Stop!
I have friends. Online now. I won't take you back. You're a liar.
I didn't have time for her desperation. I was already in a committed relationship with the actor who plays Kashmir, Luke Eisner. Love you, babe. I haven't heard from Leah since. I guess she went to jail for being horrible and rude to everyone she meets. She probably spends her days rotting away in a stinky and dirty jail cell, where the only way she can eat is by making money via selling drugs. Somehow she's still writing her silly little fan fiction from jail. If you ask me, a person like that shouldn't be allowed to use the internet.